Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be 1st down Colts.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
That play straight ahead. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
70.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard. After 60.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
19.
This is a design run for Richardson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Getting the fullback involved here. He's got a gain of 6 there. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Lamar. Complete out to the right side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Blitz coming here. Jackson. It's made by Keaton Mitchell. Still has some space inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy!
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Play action with Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Bob. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
To A.J. Brown. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Headed out right. That's caught for the 1st. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts break the tie here in the 1st. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Ravens 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! What is up? You. Go ahead.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. So they'll decline this and take the results. Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Hey, middle.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
Three.
They take the handoff, now Richardson. That's brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. ground just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you could hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the ref showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuck on that one.
Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
He'll work against the blitz. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead with Taylor. For a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Ready. 19,
They kick the running back in motion. They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Rambo 80.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On first down, Jackson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two. He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Ravens tie things things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Vikings.
Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. First down, play action. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
DC ready?
1st and 10 from the 43. Blitz coming, Lamar. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Ready?
A pistol formation here first as they come to the line. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's his running back. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Colts operating from the hurry out, rushing back to the line. To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Goes out of the pocket quick. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
70, get the look.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Colts ready for the punt. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
180. Hey, shot. Hey, report. 180.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, report.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Mitchell has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10.
Hey! Go.
Back to throw it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
This is Taylor. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down throw here from Richardson. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Deputy! 19 Lions!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens push their lead. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to it.
He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
31 yards. First down Colts.
Richardson back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again. Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create it.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts push their lead to 3. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
He rolls to his right. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Go.
Jackson yet again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Change it. You are X. You are X.
Handoff here to Mitchell. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Complete out to the right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
From the gun, Taylor. And a decent run, gets about 4, and it's going to be 3rd down. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Mitchell again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
No, we changed.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
19 yards.
Ready?
First down, Indianapolis.
70 Lions. Ready, ready?
Here's a give to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
70 Timberwolves.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? Go.
A run here with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, set. Cowboy.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Offense is set. First and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Oh no, the ball is loose! The Ravens pick it up. They won't get much on that return block. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shot. Shot.
Setting up to pass. All the left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Yo.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Has some daylight through the 40. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
It is caught left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and they're taking that short completion.
They are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. To throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season.